Hey folks, so there was a lot of interest in this little Bluetooth radio that I put up. A lot of people were asking about charging issues, and somebody said, well, if it had AA batteries, they'd be more interested in it. Its runtime on a charge was pretty high. I want to say, I'll have to check it. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong, but I could have swore it was something like 14 hours, 15 hours, something like that. This is the J-618 radio, PRUNUS. Again, one of those weird names. I've used this quite a bit and have not had any issues with it. I've barely had to even charge it. But yeah, I promised one viewer that we'd open it up. Purpose of opening it up, I just want to see what lithium ion rechargeable battery is inside, for a couple reasons. One, could I ever replace it if it wore out? And what's the specs on the battery? If they claim it has all this runtime, well, let's see what battery's in it. I'll have to go back and look at the specs on the web page. I'm pretty sure, I could have swore maybe they said what battery was in it. I don't know, but we're shortly going to find out. Unless we have this one screw that won't come loose. There we go. I'm excited to get a look inside this thing and look at the build that's going on. If we can get it open, that's usually the problem. What's it take to get the cover off of it? It's not going to readily let itself go. She's not letting go. Let's see if we can go get a pry tool. All right, we got some prying tools from a little cell phone repair kit I got years ago. Let's see if we can get this guy in here and get it to unsnap. It's probably just what's going on. It's snapped in there. You're not having a lot of luck so far. There we go. Get that first pop loose. And there's the battery. Little feet came unstuck. One of them ripped. That's okay. So yeah, here's the battery. So the good news is 4 screws and a little bit of prying, and boom, we're in. It is glued down. There's the processor and the circuit board, and what looks like a hefty little speaker for its size. It's got some depth going on there and pretty big magnets. So yeah, nice speaker. That's maybe why it has great sound. Let's see if we can. I'm not easily prying it loose. Slowly. I don't want to break it. Okay, so it's just stuck in with some double stick tape. That doesn't tell me anything about what it is. Let's see if we can get this padding off of here without tearing it apart. There we go. So there you are, a 2000 milliamp hour, 3.7 volt battery. I don't see a brand name on it, but that is the cell that it is. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take, after I process the video, I'm going to go look online and find this battery. And it looks like to replace it, you'd have to pull this tape off. And it is got some little solder pads to get it on there. Obviously, there's no way that you could put a removable, rechargeable type cell in here where you could access it without opening it. You'd have to severely modify the radio, but that's what it is, folks. Pretty simple design. Everything on the circuit board. That appears to be your display. Cut and dry. And the antenna is real, has an antenna wire. There's your soft buttons. So yeah, there it is, folks. That's what battery is in it. And we'll just snap right back together. So if you ever did not take a charge, even, sometimes I think a couple people were worried, well, it doesn't show it's charged all the way. You know, some of the stuff, when they put a battery in there and they have the microprocessor control that monitors the voltage or the current or however it's measuring the state of charge, I wouldn't put a lot of faith in that, because every battery's slightly different and it would have to be calibrated properly for every single battery that goes in it. So if you got one of these and it's not showing fully charged, but yet it seems like it stays charged for a good long time and you're not having any issue, I wouldn't stay awake at night worrying about it, especially due to the cost of the radio. You know, obviously, if you're not staying charged for any length of time when you're using it, then of course that's an issue. But yeah, if the little battery indicator is not reading the right amount of bars or something, but everything's working all right, I think you're okay. But yeah, that's it, folks. Again, I'll search for the battery. Hopefully I can find it. If I can, I'll put a link down in the description to that battery if you want to grab another one. It looks like maybe as long as you stay within the same voltage rating, if I don't know these batteries really well, but yeah, if you have the same voltage rating and you could find a more milliamp hour battery that you could sneak in there, I mean, if that's a concern, but for me, no concern. It just works. So there you go. Again, thanks for watching. Take care.